Hello everyone and welcome back to another one of my videos. Unfortunately, Apple have recently discontinued the iPod Nano and the iPod Shuffle. And as I was given one of these back in 2014, I thought now would be an appropriate time to make a video on what I liked about the iPod Nano and what I didn't like, and those things that eventually led to Apple discontinuing the product. Roll the intro and let's get into the video. On the outside, the iPod Nano is a very aesthetically appealing product with the aluminium, which you can have in different colours and even have engraved for special people like me. On the back is the Apple logo, the name, and then below that is all the legal rubbish. On the bottom of the iPod is the lightning jack and headphone socket, which can be used for plugging in headphones or syncing music, videos and whatever else to your computer. More on what you can sync later. On the front of the iPod, however, is where you'll find the 2.5 inch, not even HD display, with a resolution of 240 by 432 pixels and a density of 202 pixels per square inch. And finally, there's the power button and the home button, which do what you expect: power on the device and bring it home. Now that I've covered the body of the iPod, let's have a look at what the user interface is like. On power up, using the magical power button, you'll be greeted once again by the Apple logo, and once that has gone away, the desktop will appear with the icons for music, movies, fitness and everything else. Let's check out music, for example. There are options for artists, albums and songs as expected. Well done, Apple again. Videos shows videos, and pictures shows, well, pictures. The clock app has a stopwatch, a timer as well as a clock that can be adjusted in settings. Moving on to the settings app, there is an option to connect to Bluetooth devices. Although I have never actually got this to work properly, it doesn't seem to be able to find any devices. Also, you can set volume limits, change the wallpaper, have a slideshow for your photos, or even invert the screen colours if you want to look super cool. The radio app is an app that looks quite humble but packs a rather large punch. Apart from the fact that using headphones as an antenna is a terrible idea, you can select any frequency from 87.5 to 108 MHz, as well as being able to pause the selected station for up to 15 minutes, which can come in handy if you need to visit the loo during your favourite song. I've mentioned most of the great ideas that Apple had, but it's now time to mention the not so great ideas that eventually killed this product. Now, the first huge disappointment, at least for me, was the battery life. For the first year it worked absolutely fine, even though I got nowhere near the 30 hours that Apple claimed, but after that first year the battery just had it. Even if you turned it off, the battery could just not hold its charge, so if you went to turn it on after leaving it for a while, the battery would be dead, so you had to constantly keep it charged up when not in use. And this happened for exactly the same on my dad's iPod as well. The second thing that I do not like about this product is the poor Bluetooth performance. Now, I don't know whether it's just something with my model or whether it happened across all iPods, but it is certainly a disadvantage when trying to copy files wirelessly or connect to a car stereo. My last complaint, however, is the price. I mean, a new iPod cost £180 just to be able to listen to music, watch a very limited amount of videos on a very tiny screen, and view pictures that are so small you could barely even see your own nose. I mean, you could buy an iPhone 4 for that, or even the new iPod Touch that Apple has released for just $199. I think that the price increasingly became the factor that eventually made Apple call it quits on this potentially amazing product. I mean, why remove the camera from the iPod Gen 5? What was wrong with that? Anyway, thank you for watching to the end of another one of my videos. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Leave a comment down below if you have any future project suggestions, and I'll see you in my next video.